Hey y'all, what's up? This is Kobe Bryant Film Bro, man. And I had to take a little hiatus for some time, y'all, to get my mind right, man. Out here making money, working like a dog, man. You know how it is, man. Gotta get this bread, gotta get this paper out here, man. But I've been keeping in tune with everything that's going on. I just needed a break from YouTube every now and then. I like to get my mind right, then come back fresh. But you know. Scap Attack, debated Gilbert Arenas the other day on FYF's Sports Debates YouTube channel. And, Gil's back at it. Gil's back at it, trying to push the LeBron James narrative and trying to use Kobe in order to do it by saying that, hey, Kobe, those 3 rings, he was a sidekick, right? And that he got easy points because of Shaq, right? The only reason why he scored was because Shaq just drew double teams. And that's a narrative that I've been meaning to address for a while. So I'm kind of glad he brought it up. Because that narrative is nasty work. So the way I look at it is Shaq and Kobe were a duo. One of the rare instances where you get 2 of the best players on the same team at the same time. That's very rare in NBA history, right? It's like a Magic and Kareem, right? But nobody wants to compare Kobe and Shaq to Magic and Kareem for whatever reason. I think it's because a lot of people, they don't want to see Kobe as a rival to their favorite players, right? And so what they do is they easily just try to dismiss, all the work he put in as a player. It doesn't matter how great he played in those series, they'll still try and take it away. And I noticed that with Kobe, right? And I came to YouTube in order to destroy these media narratives that kind of stick with Kobe or stuck with Kobe for his entire career. The media has built a wall of narratives around Kobe to the point where everybody's believing in lies, everybody's believing in bullshit. And guess what? A half truth is a lie, right? Did Shaq get double teamed, triple teamed? Yes. But was it all the time? No. But I'm going to play this clip and just show you why I have to address this, right? Let's go.
Kobe Bryant, who you are asserting to me was a second option and a Robin, averaged more points per game than 3 of LeBron's 4 title runs, and it was a higher percentage of the team's output than 3 of LeBron's 4 title runs. So maybe you do need to redefine second option or Robin. Maybe it's you. Maybe you have to think up a better word to utilize, because if that's the second option, if a 22-year-old Kobe Bryant playing harder competition than LeBron, scoring more than LeBron, while averaging a higher percentage of the points than LeBron did, I think we really need to reevaluate the way you're terming a second option in Kobe Bryant's case. And again, Gil, this is while he led the team in assists all of those years and led the team in scoring in the fourth quarter and in clutch time.
Okay, so I want you guys to also notice that LeBron went one-on-one too, right? If he wants to claim Kobe, all he did was go one-on-one, it still doesn't negate what Kobe did on the court. even though that's not entirely true. Uh, LeBron in 2016 versus the Warriors, they ran four out, right? Kyrie ISO, LeBron ISO. There was a lot of ISOs in that series. So I don't understand this notion that, hey, yeah, Kobe was able to go single coverage. So was Kevin Durant. So was Kyrie Irving. So was LeBron in that series. So I don't get the logic. Michael Jordan went 1-on-1 a lot, right? It was a part of the era. It's not a knock on him. It's just when you played basketball back then, you were required to man up and guard your man, right? That's the point. You man up, and you didn't call for double teams. That was considered a bitch move, right? Or it was considered you're basically resigning to the fact that you can't guard me, right? And great defenders do not like calling for double teams, unless they absolutely have to, right? And so back then it was a different mindset, right? I'm gonna try and hold my ground, and then if I have to, I'm gonna call for a double, right? And actually, a double team is the ultimate respect, right? So check this out. Check out. I want you to check out what Gilbert shows right in this clip. This clip is the 2002 Sacramento Kings series, Game 5, right? And we will be covering Game 5 at a later time, but I'm going to break these videos down in sections. And I know you're going to have some dumbass who's going to comment on this video, and then they're going to say, well, this is only one game. When I show the the Kings versus Lakers Game 1. 2002 Game 1. So you're going to have some dumbass say, oh, this is only one game. This doesn't prove anything, right? But I'm going to cover the whole series. So, but let's continue to see Gilbert cherry pick one possession and try to use that to influence his audience.
Lucky for me.
Help me, Gil. Help me.
Okay, so I wanted to ask the people who played against them. So I asked Kenyon Martin, what was your scouting report? Double Shaq, get the ball out of his hands. Okay, how about Kobe?
Okay, before Gil continues, right, it's important to understand that the NBA players who played in that era, who played against Shaq and Kobe, that's what you call an expert opinion. Their opinions is certainly valid, on this particular subject. The problem is that sometimes the players, they either get something wrong or they played in a particular series. They didn't all play on the same team, the guys that Gil's going to name. So what it's going to show is that, different teams deploy different things at different times. But the film doesn't lie. So we get to watch the film and see how Kobe scored his points. Like, even though double teaming Shaq was part of the game plan, right? It was not, you're going to see in the video, it was not the reason why Kobe scored. So Scap's whole premise is the fact that Kobe was able to dominate and do what he did, right? And he's comparing that against what LeBron did in his finals, right? At the age of 22, 22-year-old Kobe Bryant, that is. But see, with LeBron, Gilbert is trying to dismiss and discredit everything Kobe did because he's trying to write it off as, oh, that was with Shaq. Kobe was wide open, basically. Or Kobe had one guy to beat, or whatever the case may be, right? Thus saying it was easy, what Kobe was doing. And so those opportunities, he's claiming that those opportunities came by Shaq, instead of saying that those opportunities were created by Kobe Bryant's elite shot creation ability, right? Thus taking away credit from Kobe Bryant, right? And that is a narrative. I reject that. Now, the NBA players, they're not lying. They're telling the truth. But that double team, triple team shit, it wasn't like it benefited Kobe a whole lot, right? So let's continue.
Man to man. Okay. Mike Bibby. Double Shaq, make him see 3 people. Okay. I asked Bonzi Wells, double Shaq, guard Kobe man, push him left. Hold on, let me see. What is her? Antonio Daniels, double Shaq, get the ball out of his hands. So when you say someone averaged 29, there is a reason they averaged 29. Now,
So you guys hear that? That's the reason he averaged 29, as if everybody can do it, right? There's a reason he averaged 29. And notice he didn't bring up the fact that LeBron played a lot of one-on-one basketball in the finals because he had Kyrie Irving and a bunch of three-point shooters who could space the floor. So if spacing is the issue, the 2000s had way worse spacing. In fact, sometimes Shaq got in Kobe's way when it came to scoring. But listen.
Here's a clip so you can see it for yourself. So that's Shaquille O'Neal. Now, okay. Now, I don't give a fuck who you pass the ball to. You're by yourself. Okay?
22-year-old Kobe.
So he said he said you're by yourself. Yeah. So we're gonna go through this, man. Gil is a cap artist. He's an expert. He has an expert opinion, but he is a capper. He is a major capper. And this is what makes me believe that he signed to Clutch Sports. It's because of, using this clip is deceptive. This clip doesn't represent the entirety of the game. It doesn't. But we're going to break it down. Let's go. Okay, so according to Gilbert Arenas, Shaq was helping Kobe score easy baskets because he was double teamed or triple teamed or quadruple teamed, right? Which couldn't be further from the truth. And so I want to challenge you guys, right? This clip is going to be from the 2002 LA Lakers versus the Sacramento Kings. And I wanted to challenge you guys, and I want you to count how many times Kobe Bryant scored off of Shaq being double teamed or triple teamed, and how many times did Shaq help Kobe get easy buckets in this video, right? So let's go. Let's do it.
Walton, I'm Mike Breen. Lewis Johnson will join us shortly. Of course, the Lakers have been dominant over the past couple of years, but the Kings appear to have narrowed the gap. The question is, Bill, have they narrowed the gap enough to dethrone the champs?
Absolutely not, Mike, because the Lakers, they have the best coach. They have the 2 best and most dominating players in Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant.
Okay, let's stop that for a second, right? They have the best coach and the 2 best, most dominating players in Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, right? He didn't say any sidekick shit. He didn't say Batman, Robin, Superman, Clark Kent, whatever. He said the 2 most dominating players in the game, right? Because Kobe was a superstar in his own right, right? And that's how they were looked at. They were looked at as the 2 best players in the game. So let's continue.
Shaq's numbers are down due to injury, but he's doing what's necessary. Kobe has become the most skilled player in the league since the days of Michael Jordan. He continues to amaze us on a day-by-day basis. Sacramento is a very good team. There are a lot.
So, as you guys can hear, Kobe Bryant, according to Bill Walton, the legend, the late great legend, R.I.P. Bill Walton, Kobe Bryant was his skill set was comparable to Michael Jordan, right? So the fact that people are trying to say that's how he got his points, off just basically Shaq feeds, is bullshit, and that's a modern day media narrative, right? So let's get it. Let's go. Let's continue.
Fun, certainly, but LA, they simply have too much.
They got to have that one, Mike. Those are the kinds of plays that are going to keep the Lakers defense at bay.
O'Neal with the easy bucket.
Phil Jackson told us that he expects Kobe Bryant to get significant minutes against Bibby.
Bryant knocks it.
Okay, so right there, what happened right there? How did Shaq help Kobe on this play? So Gilbert, I have to explain something like this, right? Other than the pick, right? What did Shaq do as far as double team wise to help Kobe? Let's go. Let's move forward. That's a pick. Kobe shot goes up. That's Kobe. That's Kobe's individual brilliance right there, right? Has nothing to do with Shaq. That's one.
Knocks down his jumper. Now, Bryant has been huge, obviously, in the fourth quarters, but Phil Jackson told us yesterday he wants Bryant to be more involved looking for a shot early in the game. Key for Sacramento in this series will be keeping their poise, something they have not always done. They pick up technicals, get upset with the refs as O'Neal drops it in.
And you got the big anchor in the back in Shaq. You got the fabulous athleticism.
So that play right there had nothing to do with Shaq. The shit didn't have nothing to do with Shaq, right? So that was a pass, right, by Rick Fox. Good bounce pass. Kobe slashing the lane. As you can see, Shaq is not double teamed right now, right? He has one man on him, right? Sometimes teams played Shaq single coverage. They didn't double team him all the time, y'all. Don't let these people fool you or lie to you. Right? So that's a good, beautiful bounce pass by Rick Fox, Slick Rick. And Kobe punched that shit. Let's rewind that again. Kobe punched that shit.
Pass from Rick Fox on a given go.
Did I say something about this being
Some beautiful bounce pass.
It's a superb start for them. They want to swing the ball whenever they can. They don't want to keep it on one side of the floor. So when it starts there, they want to get it.
So here's a fast break, right? Fast break. Derek Fisher running the break. The Kings are trying to get back in transition.
Around the other way.
So Shaq goes straight into Divock, right? Goes to the post.
That time they didn't, and Christie doesn't finish the shot.
Alley-oop. That's single coverage. Alley-oop. Derek Fisher to Kobe. Now this didn't have shit to do with Shaq, right? See, what's happening here is that Chris Webber is dropping down off of Robert Horry. So you can say it's viable to say that Webber is double teaming Shaq, and Shaq is helping guys like Robert Horry get open looks. So check this out. Watch Webber drop down. Webber's gonna drop down. Robert Horry is wide open, not Kobe. Kobe pretty much went back door, right? Everybody's single covered. That's Kobe. That's Kobe and Fisher connection. Has shit to do with Shaq. All right, let's keep going.
Pass to Kobe Bryant. And the Lakers now an 11-point lead.
The execution of the triangle offense. Flawlessly devised by Tex Winter, perfectly executed by this squad.
And another turnover. Kings start.
So there goes a pass. The next play is a pass from Robert Horry, right? Derek Fisher on the fast break again. 2-on-1, right? Pass to Kobe Bean. Kobe with the layup. Another play that Shaq had nothing to do with.
Easy basket after the feed from Fisher. Bibby lost it.
Okay. Woo! Okay, so let's see how this play developed right here. So this is great hands by Robert Horry. Check this out. Robert Horry gets in there. He tries to split. He tries to split through the middle. Robert Horry gets his hands in there. Give me that shit. And they off to the races. Everybody's off to the races. Here goes Kobe, right? Kobe's taking this, and Kobe's going to flush this shit.
Plenty of time. And the Lakers continue to dominate. And Kobe Bryant leading the way with 10.
Mike Bibby can't handle it on the pick and roll. He tried to go away from it. The dribble just came away from him, and Kobe Bryant. Who else can finish like that?
And turnovers hurting the Sacramento Kings. 5 here in the first quarter. 14-point LA lead after one. Quickly scoreless thus far.
Kobe brings the ball up.
To put up some big numbers offensively.
Okay, so Shaq right here is not on the floor, right? So check this out. Here's Kobe
ability to put up some
running
big numbers
off.
offensively.
Hey, whoosh, mid-range jump, right?
Look to take more shots. He took 9 in that first quarter. He's already come out with a couple. Shaq is on the bench, and this is a good chance for Sacramento if they move the ball, move themselves to get back in the game.
O'Neal 6 points. Hunter hits it through. He's got
Good
9
pass.
points.
All right, so Shaq is being pretty much single covered, right? Who's that? Scott Pollard, right? That's single coverage on Shaq. And as you know, the smart thing to do is to get the ball to Shaq because Shaq has a mismatch. Scott Pollard cannot guard Shaq, but check this out.
To lead the Kings in scoring.
Kobe takes it himself. Kobe took it himself. He said, fuck that. Because he saw Doug Christie, Devin George's man, Doug Christie, was behind Shaq. So Kobe read that and said, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of this. Right? That's not a double team. That's just Devin George, accidentally, getting in Shaq's way. Right? Now check this out.
Bryant Wallace, the rookie on him.
Swisher House. Right? That's individual brilliance. Had shit to do with Shaq.
What do you think he's thinking out there? Wallace.
Here we go. Kobe on one side of the court, one side of the floor. There goes Vlade, Samaki Walker. Look, that's Samaki Walker down there. Shaq's on the other side. This is a one-on-one for Kobe.
And he swishes.
Good pass by Kobe. Right? So Shaq, right there, as you can see, Shaq is being single covered. One man on Shaq. And that right there is one guy. Look.
Whenever
Scott Pollard.
Kobe is attacking like this, all you do is make him take that tough shot. If he makes it, tip your hat to him and make sure that you don't give up something easy. But the Lakers are on the money this afternoon, and it's been tough for the Kings so far.
Kobe Bryant, 14 points and 4 assists. Lakers by 13.
14 points, 4 assists in the second quarter. Kobe was busting their ass.
Delivering peak performance on command, Kobe Bryant, who has scored or assisted on 11 of the 21 Laker baskets, had just been simply perfect.
Let's rewind that. On how many? Scored or assisted on 11 out of 21 makes.
11 of the 21 Laker baskets had just been simply perfect today. The backdoor cut to the basis of any offensive attack. Transition, finishing high above the rim. Breaking down defenders, shake and bake. Again, the back cut and playing above the rim. Kobe Bryant in the last 4 games at Sacramento over the last 2.
So I want you to look at this, right? The last 4 games at Sacramento and the last 2 postseasons, right? Kobe's averaging 38 points per game, bro. 48% field goal percentage. 46 out of 55, at 84% from the free throw line. He was a god versus Sacramento, right?
Postseasons, 38 points a game. I mean, what more can you ask from this guy? He is the most skilled player in the game today, the most skilled player since Michael Jordan, sitting on the bench right now with a quick rest.
The most skilled player since Michael Jordan. They didn't see nothing like that since the 90s. Facts.
Said after the game, he'll never do that on me again. 2 weeks later, they played Houston and had 51 again. So he backs up what he says.
Okay, that's a jumper, right? Close to the baseline. Let's see what happened. Now, okay, so you have Rick Foxman going over there and tagging Shaq, right? Putting a hand on Shaq. That benefits Rick Fox. The other side of the court is pretty much loaded, right? It's loaded where Kobe's going, right? Kobe's going the opposite direction, right? Now, here we go. They're sagging off Fisher. You have Bibby sagging off Fisher. What does Kobe do? Takes the jump shot. That's offensive brilliance. That is not created by Shaq. That is Kobe taking matters into his own hands to get himself a bucket. And keep in mind, I'm not saying that Shaq never passed to Kobe, or there was never a situation where Shaq was doubled and Kobe was open. But what I'm showing you is that we could go point by point in all of these series to show exactly what happened.
He says he's been accomplished as both a player and now in the front office.
All right, so Shaq is just walking away, right? You got Scott Pollard. Okay, in this scenario, right? This is a one-on-one situation. In this scenario, you can argue that Shaq, he created this. But again, what I'm gonna say is they're sagging off of you know who, Robert Horry. Robert Horry's at the 3-point line, right? Webber is Robert Horry's man, not Kobe's, right? So here's Kobe going one-on-one.
Christie stays with him, knocks it away. Excellent defensive play.
Okay, so now you have all hell breaks loose, right? So you have Scott Pollard on Shaq, right? One-on-one right now. 4 seconds on the clock. Let's continue. That's crazy. That's over 2 niggas. This is individual brilliance, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kobe being Bryant. And he left them change on that clock.
That's a heartbreaker right there, because you do everything and the ball comes right back to him, and then he dumps one down on you, or with the foul. Too deep, and so he's not even going to let him get a chance to go to work.
But with Kobe Bryant seemingly shut down, when everything seems as if it's going to just totally fall apart, you cannot make a more difficult shot right there. You've got 2 guys lunging right at him. He's falling away up against the shot clock. He's just too good.
Right. They got to make everything work for him.
Pollard tries to keep it alive, and he's called for a loose ball foul. Rick Hallinan very upset. And the Lakers are going to shoot some free throws. This is his first free throw attempt. He struggled in this first
Here's
series.
Kobe at the line.
58%. Of course, normally a terrific free throw shooter, and now has 19 total points.
So the Kings have to realize that you're not going to get 7 points in one possession.
Lindsey Hunter, meanwhile, back in the game for the Lakers. Bryant spinning, pounding, and one.
Okay, so let's see. There's no Shaq in sight, right? No Shaq in sight. This is against Doug Christie. Look how this play develops.
Lindsey Hunter, meanwhile, back in the game for the Lakers. Bryant spinning, pounding, and one. Doug Christie made a...
That's great individual offense. And by the way, Max Christie looks just like Doug, man. Like, it's insane.
Swat at it at the last second, and Bryant with a chance for a 3-point play.
He did everything, but he pushed down at the
Look,
end.
spin jumper.
And watch the little push on the hip down below. Not much, but they give it to Kobe. They have a chance for a 3-point play.
And there's the taunting technical.
All right, so here we go again, right? No Shaq in sight. Kobe going to work.
Christie's had his hands full. Stays right with Bryant, who puts it in.
Yo, you can't tell me my nigga's not filthy, bruh. You can't tell me my nigga's not filthy. As soon as he seen the coast clear, he went to work, bruh.
Christie's had his hands full. Stays right with Bryant, who puts it in.
But when it all breaks down, you just give the ball to this guy. Is
Woo.
there anybody in the game today who does things like this? I don't know, Steve. You think of anybody that can play like that?
I give you a list. We can start with Tracy McGrady and work our way back. But, I mean, you know, he's just making shots. And
Tracy McGrady, and that's it.
he has been making big plays when they've been needed, and that's why it seems like they're so memorable. If you miss those shots, you'd be saying,
There goes Devin George and Shaq, right?
he needs to go down so you can get Shaq back in the game.
How beautifully the Lakers swing the ball around the perimeter and get the mismatch.
Fox easily takes Bibby off the dribble. The fans will not let the Kings die.
Okay, so here comes Kobe getting the ball from Shaq. turning the corner, right? Shaq's going to try and move up, set the pick. Kobe's waiting patiently for the pick. Kobe textbook, goes at an angle, gets to a spot, right? Has nothing to do with Shaq, right? This play has nothing to do with Shaq. Here's a contest by Vlade. Cash money, right?
Gets inside, puts it in. Every time they need a big bucket.
You can't play a guy with the kind of mobility of Kobe Bryant that height, because the first step gets you by him, and then you're
You could credit Shaq with the screen, but that's about it.
One way or the other.
O'Neal a little further out.
There goes Shaq, one-on-one. Now Kobe's coming to the ball. Kobe's hollering for that shit. 7 seconds on the clock.
Further out than he's been starting. Christie all over Bryant. Shot clock winding down. Bryant foul.
Kobe with the whole world on him, right?
Shot won't go, but he'll shoot two. They call it against Bobby Jackson, and that's his second. He's 2 of 3 from the line in this game. Huge free throws right now for Kobe Bryant.
He's not shooting free throws well in the playoff series. Didn't shoot them well against Portland. Carried on into San Antonio. That was a nervous attempt right there, but he gets it to go in. 70% for a guy who's shooting 83.
Concentration here, knocks them both down. And a lead back up to 7. Final minute. Bobby Jackson gets inside. Quick bucket. 5-point game. They look to foul, and will foul Kobe Bryant with 4.9 remaining. Against Dallas, they lost game 2 at home.
The way they came out so sharp, executed magnificently. The Lakers got the home crowd out of it. This crowd is so important to the Kings' success. They never were a factor because of Phil Jackson's preparation.
And the Kings will let the clock wind down. A wire-to-wire victory for the LA Lakers. And they take game 1 in impressive fashion. Chris Webber and the Kings made a run in the 4th quarter. Cut it to 5.
This game 1, and I'm going to move on to game 2, right? Let's go to game 2. Let's get it. So in this clip, I wanted to highlight LeBron James because everybody's picking apart Kobe and everybody's saying, oh, he just had it easy. He got to go one-on-one a lot and everything and this and that and that and this. But I also wanted to shed some light on the game in 2016, the NBA Finals, because of the newer generation, the rules had changed to suit their style of play, you know, spacing out the floor, shooting more 3-pointers, right? So the name of the game was shooting threes and spacing, which allowed for a lot of one-on-one ball and a lot of small ball lineups. So I want you to watch this clip or these few highlights of LeBron James going one-on-one, the same shit they criticized Kobe for, right, with Shaq. So watch this. Let's go.
James again gets inside.
So check this out. Oh, and by the way, this is not to diminish anything about LeBron James or whatever the case may be. This is just simply to talk about facts, right? And what we see on film, right? And then this play right here, you see LeBron backing down his man, going one-on-one, right? So let's continue. Let's see. I want y'all to count with me how many times he goes one-on-one. Now, I'm not going to keep this thing going, and I'm not going to show the whole series. I can, but I'm not. I'm just going to get it so you get the drift of how the series went, right? There was very few double teams on the ball, right? So watch this. Let's go.
Irving wide open. That time hits the 3-pointer. He's got 11.
All that space. All that space.
James jump shot is good.
So because he's struggling, he's not healthy now.
Deflected. He thought he got hit as James quickly comes the other
Ron
way.
in transition.
Kyrie Irving drives,
Kyrie
draws
with a
contact,
tough finish.
count it, and 1. Kevin Love with 9 rebounds. James pulls up. That's a 3. Rattles it.
One-on-one. One-on-one jumper.
Home. Play here in the 3rd. James floats it up, and Thompson throws it down. Thompson gets inside.
Okay.
Kevin Love banks
Kevin Love
it in
with a
and a
strong
foul.
take.
7 on the 24.
LeBron
James blows
1-on-1.
past him, lefty layup. And Cleveland back up 1.
The last 2 years have been dynamic.
Kevin Love, that's a 2-pointer for.
And see, if you do help, right? If you do help on him, it also helps to have one of the best players in the league, you know, as a third option, right? At that 3-point line, who is a very good 3-point shooter in Kevin Love and a multiple-time All-Star.
Love, and a nice pass out for James, who came back in. Green gets up on Kevin Love. Barbosa's guarding LeBron James. And the mismatch.
Barbosa 1-on-1 with LeBron with no help, right?
Easily goes to Cleveland. James again posting up.
Post up,
Gets inside,
1-on-1.
an easy layup for LeBron James's first points. You can hear the smack from here at midcourt. Dellavedova on the drive. Inside to James for the flush.
LeBron James.
And a 6-point lead for the Cavaliers.
Okay.
James,
LeBron,
left-handed, banks it in.
tough finish. 1-on-1. 1-on-1 Iguodala.
James,
One move
oh,
at
what a
the basket.
crossover and finish.
Notice, where's the rim protection? Where is the rim protection? Right? So everybody wants to talk about how easy Kobe had it and whatever. LeBron is 6'9", 250. Where's the rim protection? There is none because they're going small. Right?
On James, the freight train. History. When they
Wow,
shot just
1-on-1.
33% the Cavs and 1 here at Oracle. James powers his way to the basket again. Simple pick and roll with J.R. Smith. Good, didn't seem like much as Draymond Green gets it blocked by LeBron James.
Looked like there was a lot of contact there.
As Thompson turned to shoot. James puts his head down and drives hard to the
1-on-1. No help for Iguodala whatsoever. No second line of defense. No rim protector. Nothing. Not shit. Let's keep going.
basket with authority.
It's the only answer is putting the big on the floor if you're the Warriors. Nothing you can do.
Do you hear Mark Jackson? Put a big on the floor.
And listen, their best players just haven't played well enough.
James puts up a three, knocks that one down.
Another one-on-one basket, right?
It's a 17-point game.
Up the Warriors.
Klay Thompson an air ball, so Curry and Thompson each with air balls to start. James goes at Green, layup is good. They're playing one of the most talented offensive teams the NBA has seen in a couple of decades.
Wide
Irving on a
open
beautiful
pass.
feed from James. And talk about a beautiful start if you're the Cavaliers.
Got to take care of the basketball.
Curry turns it over. J.R. Smith fakes, throws it back to Jefferson, into James. Irving. James thought about a long three. Iguodala's in the game. And James banks it in.
And they finally put Bogut in the game, right?
Following countdown. James to the basket, left-handed, lays it in.
No rim protection.
Great screen by J.R.
Just
Smith.
waltzing to the rim.
Curry back on Irving. Curry with 2 fouls, as does Irving have. Nice backdoor, and James throws
See,
it.
this is what happens. Even when Bogut was out there, this floor was so spaced out that it's hard to help, right? So this is essentially one-on-one basketball.
Down.
Poole, 3-ball corner pocket. How about LeBron moving without the basketball?
Curry to Bogut.
He was going small. Good
Bogut
hands
lost
by
it.
LeBron.
Here comes James. Sidestep.
One-on-one.
Knowingly about him before the game. They played 1 year at Arizona together.
Stop.
Meanwhile, James rattles in a 2-pointer. And the lead is back to 16. Green blocked by James. 5 to shoot. James steps back, jumper. It's good.
But it's
Another one-on-one basket, right? And this is because of the personnel he had on his team. So this criticism of Kobe, it doesn't make any sense, right? It just doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
Bad offensive
Go for a little bit
possession,
more.
Mike.
This is badly. Thompson to James. James fires away
Wide
and
open.
hits a three. Largest lead of the night.
Over the top of the screen. There's a better shot by Curry.
James,
One-on-one.
he's been out from outside. That continues.
Games of these finals, he's got to play better.
Turns it over.
Good defense.
James keeps his
Good
dribble
defense. That's a
somehow.
great
Irving back
play.
to James. Oh, he throws it down.
Mama, there goes that man.
That's a long distance alley-oop slam. Just amazing
That's a great
athleticism to catch that. And then throw it down.
Trampoline to be able to jump over
It's
the
the
rim.
size, though.
Here comes James. Shot clock turned off. Inside
Good
Jefferson.
pass.
Jefferson throws it down.
I like this lineup too for
See,
the Cavs.
if you do,
LeBron James playing
if
the
you
point
do
guard
double team, they have shooters all over.
position. I agree, it's a technical foul though. Physical taunt.
One-on-one.
James to the basket
Again.
and a foul. Irving. Green picks
Kyrie's
him up.
double.
James open,
LeBron
lays it up and in.
benefits. So Kyrie's double right there. LeBron benefits.
They lost game 3 in Oklahoma City as well in the
One-on-one.
conference finals before that great comeback. As James
Another one-on-one jumper.
drills another.
Game 2.
James backing in. There's the double team. Can't get it to go. Tips it in with the left
That's the first double team.
hand. He's making it look easy here tonight.
But I'm gonna stop it there. But you catch my drift, right? So you get one double team out of all those clips I showed. One double team, right? And the double team was small, right? Those were guards, right? On LeBron. LeBron's a forward. He's 6'9", right? So it's essentially a layup, right? But will Gil talk about this? No, right? Because it's a double standard for Kobe being Bryant. Whatever standard you have for your all-time greats, you just throw it out the window when you're dealing with Kobe. You just throw all the logic out the window when it comes to Kobe. And I find it convenient that the media does this. And yes, I do view Gilbert Arenas as part of the media now. He is part of the media. And so he needs to be treated like part of the media. But I'm going to be showing more clips. I just wanted to add this one in just to give you guys a proper perspective of comparing Kobe to LeBron. Even if you want to say he got all his points because he was wide open, he was able to just play one-on-one and it was easy and all this stuff. Even if all that is true, that Shaq created all his opportunities and all that, LeBron went one-on-one, right? But it's not true. Kobe created a lot of his opportunities, and Kobe had way less space to operate. Kobe's shots were a lot more difficult than LeBron's attempts. And LeBron had some great plays, right? It's a difference of eras. It's a difference of space. Spacing changes the game. That's why it's hard to compare, but people are still going to compare. So guess what? Kobe's points that he scored back then was more difficult. It was more in the physical era, and it wasn't catered to scorers. It was catered to defense. So what Kobe was doing was impressive as hell, right? You got to check it or you got to respect it, man. You got to respect that shit, bro. But anyways, I just wanted to do this as a part 1 of my breakdown of this. It's going to be a series because I have more clips that I want to go over, that I have to go over because you're going to have some people say, oh, it's just one game. Oh, my God, you know, you're just trying to cover up for Kobe. But, you know, it's half-truths. That's the best lie. It's half-truths, right? And we're here to take down these narratives and cast down all of these imaginations on Kobe Bryant's career.